This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to Death Valley, the home field of the Clemson Tigers. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Notre Dame will kick it off to get us underway. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down, it's play action. Fires it on the move. Wide open downfield. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Clemson.
Well, that's exactly how you draw it up, right, Chris? First play of the game, 75 yards and a touchdown. Man, it could not start off any better for this offense.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, they thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. It's Carr. He's running out of time here. Escapes the pocket but cannot make a play, and they sack it.
Boy, great play here by a Clemson defender. It makes you think of all these great Clemson defenders they've had over the years, like The Fridge or Daquan Bowers, Vic Beasley, Grady Jarrett. Of course, most recently, Miles Murphy, who got drafted just a few years ago. Always great defensive lineman, allows this defense to be athletic. And with players like this, it's just a defense you do not want to face.
As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Incomplete as hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And it's taken right around the 35. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air, and they keep it going here. Quick throw to the left. Breaking free at midfield. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 20. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And the Tigers will line up here on first down and goal. QB bootlegs here. Moves out of the pocket. Trying to run it in, but the defense stops him short of the goal line.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on his scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get it to the end zone. But the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
Defense bringing out some big fellas trying to stuff the run here. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things that defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Coming off a quick 3 and out. So looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. To the air, it's Carr. That pass is caught. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, the defense brought the blitz, but the quarterback not only recognizes it, but knows where to go with the football. Finds the back out of the backfield and picks up a first down.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Nice grab. It's Graham. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
The key on a 3rd down between a quarterback and a wide receiver is the timing. That quarterback knows that he's got to get the ball out quickly and on time to give his receiver a chance to not just make the catch and stay in bounds, but to be able to give him a chance to maybe get upfield and make a play.
Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
Oh, come on, ref. Give it to him. What a huge run. He takes it all the way down to the 1-yard line. And you could tell once he got through that second level of the defense, he was thinking, I'm taking this to the house. And he almost did, but brought down just short at the 1-yard line.
Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. They finish off the scoring drive. And now here comes the point after attempt.
Now this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
Bringing it out, it's Staley. And he's tackled at the 25, same spot it would have been, and he left it in the end zone. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? And the broken tackle there produces a solid game. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football. An early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it. Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. On the move now. It's a fumble behind the line. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
The Tigers will come to the line on 4th down looking to convert. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Well, this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
He hands it off from the gun.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the senior quarterback, lucky he didn't get picked off, almost made a freshman mistake.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On third down, he drops to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
Now, fourth down.
And the Tigers will come to the line looking to convert on fourth down. Needs a completion here on fourth down. He escapes the pocket. Finally throws it deep to the right. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. The quarterback keeps it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Get set, get set.
They look to throw it here on second down. He fires this throw. It is intercepted. Now he's bringing it back. The 30. Past the 10. He's going to take it in. A game-changing play. Touchdown, Notre Dame. And the defense gets above, scoring a touchdown to suddenly tie this football game.
Just getting a couple turnovers from your defense is really all you can expect. But to be able to get 6 points from them in addition is above and beyond. They get their 6 points, and now they're really thinking about winning this game.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Staley. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Getting set. Here's second down. He's looking to throw. And that ball is incomplete as time runs out in the quarter. So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one. Let's take a quick pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Staley. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's fourth down.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Grab behind the line. It's Foster. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Grab by the receiver. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. The offense facing a tough conversion here, 3rd and long from the 42. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
The Tigers will line up to punt it away. Son to kick it away, helping his team with field position. The fair catch made at the 25-yard line. Receivers are bunched together. Looking downfield, it's Carr. Throws to the tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. And he drops back in the gun. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
You know, he had nobody. What I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Hit as he released it. And it falls incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And he'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click down. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He'll try a pass here. Finds his man. It's Foster. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. He's looking to scramble. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches.
Love to see quarterbacks try to keep a play alive. He gave it everything he had here. He came up short of the first down. Boy, he gave him a chance.
On their own side of the 50, but they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with the perfect call on this important play coming up. So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And he can't connect to cost. Over on downs.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
Off target and incomplete.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Dropping back, it's Carr. With the catch, it's Graham. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Notre Dame has moved now into the red zone. Trying to find some room. It's Young. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Caught in the backfield. It's Williams. Touchdown, Irish. That's how you finish a play. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Stopped at the 43, but that's enough to make a 1st down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Scanning the field, it's Holstein. Looking to scramble. A throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now he's going to bring up 3rd down.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. On the tight end, grabs it over the middle. Breaks through over the right side. And they chase him down. Force out of bounds, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. It'll be 1st down and goal.
I love that big target on 3rd down. He's got great athletic ability, but it's his size that creates such a matchup advantage. When you get to 3rd down, just put it up in the air and let him come down with it.
1st down and goal. Can the defense force a field goal and keep it? And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
And the point after is good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That's reeled in. It's Graham. He's found some room at the 45. The senior with excellent work after the catch. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Back to throw. It's Carr. On the move now. Using his legs here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in a run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Second down play coming up. With the catch, it's Rodgers. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Scrambling around now, looking downfield. It is picked off, threw it across his body, and paid the price. He steps out of bounds after the great pick. A solid return to set up his offense.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. The offense takes a timeout to talk things over.
Timeout, Clemson.
First play of the drive, they come out throwing. He escapes the pocket. He'll throw it now. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Dropping back, it's Holstein. Caught near the sticks, it's Staley. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, that's a nice completion to the sideline with great timing. The connection between the receiver and the quarterback was on full display to be able to get that first down.
Off the play fake on first down. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, it makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. First down, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime.
Timeout, Notre Dame.
Looks like one more play here before halftime. Looking to throw it on first down. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football. Good, clean play by the defense.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it falls incomplete. They tried for a huge gain there, but that's it for this period. Nontre's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Tigers will kick it off to begin the second half. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Back to pass. It's Carr. Makes the grab. It's Young.
Now, there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he can get the yards after the catch, enough for the first down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
The offense will go for here on 4th down and 3. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. It's a 4th down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Out left, complete. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Now it's 3rd and short in the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. He knocks it through with confidence. And they add to their lead. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Hoping to improve in the last drive. They got stopped on 4th down, and it ended up costing them a field goal. Looking right, this one caught.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. Back to pass. It's Carr. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows the...
Looking to make a big play downfield. The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact and as a result, is unable to hold on to the football.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Looking to pass here on second down. Moves out of the pocket. Makes the grab. It's Graham. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. The secondary backed up off the ball now. Lets it fly to the wide end. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there. The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Looking to pass. It's Carr. On the move now. That's reeled in. It's Graham. That moves the football to the 27 and a first down. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
He's got it with room to run. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. Looking to throw again. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. That's Carr. It's Gilbert. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. To throw, it's Carr. Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. And it's a touchdown. But wait, looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. This will be a 35-yard attempt. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. After the miss, they're still down by 10.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least. 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Short pass finds the tight end. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, how about this? I mean, there's nobody open initially. He rolls out to be able to get out of the pocket and away from the pressure and eventually finds the big tight end for those positive yards and that first down.
That's caught. It's Foster. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. The only problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
Now the offense facing a third and long from their own 41. To throw, it's Holstein. He escapes the pocket. Grab down the middle. It's Foster. And gain enough to set up first down now at the 39.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
He's got room to run. Fighting off the defender. Second down here. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. Sets up as a classic finish. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. The shotgun handoff here.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. Here we go. Third and short on the 7th play of this drive. Out of the gun now on third down. Moves out of the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. QB gets the first, now looking for more. Tackle finally made to run at the 13-yard line.
Oh, that is a killer right here for this defense. They did a great job, had everything accounted for except one thing, the quarterback. And it's a great job by this quarterback recognizing that when things are breaking.
Has a pass to the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Clemson.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
An extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the fourth. Now he comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Back to throw. It's Carr. Caught over the middle. It's Gilbert. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody.
It's caught at the 25, and he's still going. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. From the shotgun, drops back. On the move now. He lets it go on the move. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
My gosh, Chris, it's been a rough night for this offense and this poor quarterback. Took a shot there as he released the ball, and the defense is just teeing off on it here late. These obvious drop back.
Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. At midfield, past the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Tigers. A huge defensive score.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Notre Dame, 21.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick six. Can they recover from that right now? Makes the catch. It's Williams. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, Chris. These guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
Oh, and he fumbles. Oh, fortunate to make the recovery himself. They get him to the ground, heads up by the offense to keep possession, but he's still short of the marker. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Offense getting set, second down play here. To the air, it's Carr. Grab down the middle, it's Graham. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now up over 350.
Yeah, and it seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing, they're sitting back in zone, they're trying to double coverage certain receivers. Everything that they've is unfortunately for them not working because of how well this quarterback is seeing it and throwing today.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking to chuck it again. Caught near the sticks. It's Graham. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Really excellent possession last time. The mix, the run, and the pass kept the defense off balance and route to a touchdown. Gets the first and still running. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this fourth quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's 3rd down and 7. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Quarterback takes off, now looking to scramble. And the senior calls his own number, keeps this drive moving. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Pounding away with the run game. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Here's the 2nd down play. They're going to run it here. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Scanning the field. It's Holstein. He escapes the pocket. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. And a chance here to build the lead, make it a 3-score game in the final quarter. The field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there.